Good day. The issue I want to talk about today is North Korea. If you look at history and World War II, Japan is doing the same thing with the Germans that North Korea is doing with Iran. All they are is distracting us from what we're really supposed to be worried about, and that's Iran. Korea is selling Iran nuclear technology, and the Obama administration is just playing it all off as if it's nothing. However, if we look at history, we can't deny that this has all been done before. The historical fact that Japan bombed us in cahoots with Hitler is undeniable. Yet the administration, and I think the previous administration, went too soft on Korea just the way we did with Japan. We cut them off with oil and stuff, but we didn't give them any consequences for any actions. And I'm not sure what we should do with North Korea. I mean, obviously we can't just go over there and stomp them. Well, we could, but we're not going to do that. The UN is a tiger without teeth. They're not going to do anything about North Korea. So I'm not sure what everybody expects that the United States is supposed to do, but we've got to do something. We can't just let what North Korea is doing slide back into obscurity, because if we do, we'll be bitten in the butt by Iran just like we were by Hitler. Now, the reasons behind going to war with Germany at the time can be debated and should be debated, and going to war with Korea should be debated. But if we allow Iran just to sit back and let Korea take the rap for all this, then we are going to wake up one morning and find ourselves in a nuclear Armageddon. So the Obama administration needs to pay more attention to this and needs to at least light a fire under the UN. Let's stop having meetings. Let's have somebody get up on the floor of the UN and say, North Korea, if you are going to do this, we are going to do this. We should absolutely 100% cut their imports to the United States to zero. That's it. Nothing more comes out of the Korea to the out of North Korea to the United States. That will at least bring them to a discussion. We stop all foreign aid to North Korea. Period. None. That'll bring them to the table with something to gain from it, from acquiescing. We cannot have a world where nuclear war is a threat, because we have the nukes. We have all sorts of nukes. We could nuke the whole planet into oblivion. Problem is, we will not do that, because we have this idea of what an American is supposed to do and what he's not supposed to do. And we have no problem kicking a dictator in the teeth, and we have no problem with taking dictators out. I think we should bring back sanctioned assassinations. I also think that that would solve a lot of problems in a very clean way. If we could have taken down Saddam Hussein with a sniper team then we may not be at war with Iraq right now, or in Iraq right now. If we could take out Ahmadinejad whack job out with an assassination, we may not remain in the situation that we're in with them. We need to get off Israel's back. Israel needs to know that we're not really going to allow them to nuke Iran. If they feel the need to bomb Iran, that's one thing. If they feel the need to nuke Iran, that's totally something different. We do not want to start a nuclear Armageddon on the planet Earth. We don't want everybody popping off nukes at each other because well, if Israel does it, why can't we? So we need to do that. Now, as far as China's concerned with their human rights abuses, I think we need to let that go 100%. Only because of the fact that we let other countries do the same thing and we don't sanction them. I think we do need to open up trade with Cuba. If we're going to trade with China, we better be trading with Cuba. Let's stay consistent. Let's at least be honest to ourselves. If we're going to deal with other countries that have human rights violations, then we should deal with Cuba. That's the only reason I think that we should. If we're not going to deal with Cuba, then we shouldn't be dealing with anybody else that has human rights violations like China, North Korea, Iran, Syria, and all them, the Sudan. I do think we need to go into Darfur. And if not actively take part in it, let them know that we got their back. Because that whole thing is, we should have gone there before we went anywhere else. And as far as the Obama administration goes, I know that he wants this value-added tax, but I don't believe that he's going to get it passed. Because somebody like me will not be able to survive on only 25% of my income, with the rest of it going to the government. I'm already paying over 55% of my income to the government. That's enough. Doesn't need to be any more. It should be a lot less. But that's just the way things are. And this is just my opinions. Take them for what they're worth. They're free. And we'll see you later. It's a great day in the state of Texas. Long live the Republic of Texas. Thank you.